It's a lovely day here in Argentina. This is the breakfast table. Yeah, so it's going to be a nice day. And then you're going home. Ha ha, loser, weirdo.
I'm headed back to Florida with Nala.
Yeah.
The whole world is in shock over Liam Payne's sudden heartbreaking passing, and his girlfriend Kate Cassidy just opened up about the grief she's feeling and the plans they'd made for their future together. But now, some fans have noticed something was a bit off in Liam's last video. And here's the real shocker. Liam's ex-fiancée, Maya Henry, just revealed something major about him that could hold a clue to his passing. It's got everyone talking and wondering what really went down, and we're here to break it all down for you. So, as Kate left Liam in Argentina just 2 days before his death, it's really taken a toll on her. She's been regretting that decision, blaming herself for his tragic passing. A friend even shared that Kate did what she needed to do at the time, and she had no idea what was going to happen. They added that her decision would haunt her for the rest of her life. The couple had originally planned to stay in Buenos Aires for just a few days to catch Niall Horan's concert.
All right, we are doing an OOTN. We are going to Niall's concert tonight. Outfit of the night.
But somehow, that quick trip kept getting stretched out, even though Cassidy was itching to head back home. Liam was all about extending the stay, and before they knew it, they ended up spending 2 whole weeks together before she finally returned to Miami. She can't leave, or else who knows what will happen. And if she leaves, what will he do? The friend said. But she has other responsibilities and things she's supposed to be doing, so she finally had to make a decision. It's honestly a heavy situation, balancing her own life while worrying about him. You can feel the weight of that choice hanging over her. She just wanted to be home in her own bed with her dog, continued Cassidy's friend. She wanted to come home, but now that decision is weighing heavily on her. The friend added, she feels bad. Everyone around her keeps saying it's not her fault. You can't babysit a 30-year-old grown man 24/7, 365, but she's not ready to hear that yet. And little did Kate know what would happen after she left. Just 2 days after she headed back to Miami, Liam's life took a serious, dark turn. Reports say he hired 2 escorts and went on a wild, drug-fueled bender that tragically ended in the worst way possible. The 31-year-old singer fell from his hotel balcony, dying instantly from massive internal and external injuries. An autopsy revealed that Liam had a toxic mix of drugs in his system when he passed away, including crack and something called pink cocaine, which is basically a mix of ketamine and other stuff. And let me tell you, his hotel room was a complete disaster after everything went down. It's just tragic to see how things spiraled out of control. He was also reportedly drinking alcohol in the hours leading up to his death. Authorities think the beloved singer might have been in a state of semi or total unconsciousness when he took that tragic fall. So after Cassidy left Argentina and started feeling like her boyfriend was on a downward spiral, she encouraged him to come back to Miami. Her friend mentioned that Kate really tried to help Liam out, but he just wasn't having it. It's wild to think that she's gonna be stuck with this label of the villain for leaving him, but honestly, that's not the whole picture. It's a lot more complicated than that, and people just don't see it. You see, she had planned a specific time frame for her trip, while Liam was pushing to extend it indefinitely. She just wasn't ready to do that, the friend added, which makes sense. Now, Cassidy hasn't really said much about the online backlash against her, but on Wednesday, she opened up on Instagram. Kate expressed, "I don't even know where to begin. My heart is shattered in ways I can't put into words. I wish you could see the huge impact you've had on the world, even as it feels so dark right now. You brought so much happiness and positivity to everyone, millions of fans, your family, friends, and especially me. You are so incredibly loved. You are because I can't say we're my best friend, the love of my life, and everyone you touched felt just as special as I did. Your energy was contagious, lighting up every room you walked into. None of this feels real, and I can't wrap my head around this new reality of not having you here. I'm struggling to figure out how to live in a world without you by my side. Together, we got to be kids again, always finding joy in the smallest things." Also, she shared that just weeks before his death, Payne had told her he was planning to propose. Can you believe it? They were even spending time manifesting their lives together. It's such a gut-wrenching situation, right? All this love and future planning, and then this tragic turn of events hits hard. The 25-year-old influencer expressed that even with Payne's tragic passing, they'll still be together forever, just not in the way they had envisioned. She wrote, "You'll always be with me. I've gained a guardian angel." While Kate has been struggling to cope with Liam's passing, his ex-fiancée Maya Henry has come forward with insights into Liam's past struggles. Recently, she revealed that he confided in her about his battles and even predicted his own death.
Because he would always message me ever since we broke up, like, "Oh, I'm not well." He would always play with death and be like, "Well, I'm gonna die. I'm not doing well." I know the lifestyle he lives, and there is a day where something bad is going to happen. So I would always be like, okay, he's saying these things, I have to help him, because if I don't, I will never be able to live with myself if something does.
And that's not all. This whole situation has put a spotlight on a novel written by Maya. It's called Looking Forward, and it's described as a work of fiction inspired by true events. She revealed that her novel, which portrays a woman's abusive relationship with a pop star, drew heavily from her real experiences with Payne. In one particularly intense scene, the woman is chased by her fiancé while he's holding an axe. Moreover, there's a scene in the book that's just eerily similar to what's been happening in the news from Argentina lately. The story follows a model named Mallory who falls for Oliver, a member of a boy band called 5 Forward, put together after auditions for a TV show called Star Power. Toward the end of the book, Mallory comes back to their London flat and finds Oliver in a pretty rough spot. He's having a drug-fueled mental breakdown, screaming, crying, and even slapping himself in the face. And it gets even darker. He threatens to jump off a balcony, saying he's going to kill himself. Is this a coincidence or something else? We might never know. But as fans all around the world were in shock and mourning over Liam's sudden passing, things took a dark turn online. Some fans started pointing fingers at Maya Henry, saying her allegations might have played a part in his death. Can you believe that? The internet can be brutal, right? But amidst all the blame, many fans jumped in to defend her, insisting she wasn't responsible for his choices or actions. One person pointed out, people blaming her is actually wild, like PLs get real. Meanwhile, fans have been digging up clips from her podcast appearance on The Internet is Dead from October 14th. During that chat, she revealed that one of Liam's friends warned her before her book came out, saying, Maya, he's not doing well. And if something happens to him, not only are you going to blame yourself, but the whole world's gonna blame you too. And this proved right by fans blaming her now. Now, a representative for Henry has been keeping quiet, not wanting to add more fuel to the fire, and Henry herself hasn't made any public statement about Liam's tragic death yet. I mean, who could have imagined that, right? It's a lot for everyone involved. Anyway, our hearts go out to those close to Liam during this tough time. We'll be sure to keep you updated with any new details as they come in. Thanks for watching. Check out my previous videos to stay updated on the latest and hottest teas. See y'all later!